I know there's not. That's why it's fine. It's that kind of day right now anyway. Oh, we had a 1 hour meeting with Dr. Winbush go 2 hours. Dr. Winbush.
Oh,
It was Perdomo, Nikita, Winbush, and myself.
I still haven't gotten a response back from Dr.
Do you want to go down there in person right now?
That's fine.
That might be the way to do it. All right, let's do this then. We'll start forming, storming, norming, and performing.
Please.
It's fine. You can bring that to Perdomo's office because he finds it hilarious too. So here it is. Nope, I lie. I think it's awesome. Do 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 do. She's like,
What is it?
I think. Didn't I already show this to you guys?
What is it?
It was forming, norming, performing, and adjourning groups.
I observed my group on.
How was it? That's what I was going to check in about first off.
I'm almost done with the assignment. I have a few more questions to answer.
Okay.
I observed,
Justine said no. I can't remember what I just asked. What did I ask that you answered no to?
I observed an Al-Anon meeting.
Al-Anon. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. That's good.
Yeah, it was at 12 o'clock in the morning. 'Cause I asked
That's
for
good.
all different times.
Like midnight-ish.
Yeah.
Right. I can see that. Groups. Hey, there's week 11. I should just type in like week 11. That might be what because what I want is week 5. Okay, storming, norming, performing. So we'll do week 5. Forming, norming, performing, and adjoining. And we can go catch Dr. Perdomo right now. She has to play her pig noise now. Go. You're already annoyed by it? Oh, here he is. I'm starting.
Quick question.
Yep.
This is for Drakeford. CSWE requires you to have how many faculty?
4 for every 25 students. I have one of them in here that emailed you about something. I said, we'll go down in person and tell them.
So he requires a total of 4 faculty member?
1 for every 25 students, so 4 for 100. We have about 110. 101 at least. I gave her daughter the pig, and she wants to open all the chips in the class right now. Play the pig for Perdomo. Yeah,
Okay, I apologize.
that's all right. We have a question for you.
You're in class.
I am in class. This is part of class. She is starting a parental support group and wanted to advertise it. Was that the main thing? Or? No?
It was about Great Minds.
Oh, she wants to be added on to Ohio Great Minds. You could do. So this is about class.
I got
You're the
the
right
first
person to
part
talk
of my
to.
money. This month.
You would know more about that than me.
Well, you're the peon on that one too, unfortunately. That got you full professor, dude.
Man, don't worry.
I know. But she just wants to be added. Should I write her name on paper and hand it to you instead of email? Is that better?
Doesn't she have to complete a form?
Yeah, but Nikita Nisha was in charge of that and she's gone. But we do have the form. She did complete everything, right?
I think she has to complete and then we have to submit it.
Can you download all that? I'll tell her to,
Submit it to, I don't wanna say the dean, the provost.
that dude though, right, who's in charge of it, the money guy, the dude.
Theodore, whatever his name is.
Theodore, all right, I'll have her download all the forms, send them to me and you, and we'll get it. Great Minds Group. This class is about groups, so we always got to type groups, baby group, childcare group. That's all. Wife is contracting 2 minutes apart, so when it hits 1 minute, I have to go drive home.
Dude, you might be a father today.
I know.
For a kid.
I
Is
know.
she in labor?
She says she is. She said that for 2 weeks, so it's like the
Oh.
girl who cried wolf. So I'm like, well, tell me, let me know. I'll leave. If you go in too soon, they'll kick you out.
Right, you gotta go home, come back.
They'll make her go home. So that's why I'm like, tell us legit, because I have class at 1 and 2:30, and they're drinking beers at Great Winds Brewery at 4 p.m. for the AAUP meeting.
Oh, is that what that email was before?
Yeah, I was going to go from 4 until 4:01 on my drive home and say hi bye.
Oh, yeah.
I don't drink. Yes, I'll get my free drink and leave. I'll get the free NA beverage and leave. Instead of drinking,
That's in where?
it's like Xenia, that only bar they have in Xenia, for real.
Maybe I'll go.
It's worth stopping 5 minutes. I'll leave here at 3:45. I'll stop in there. Maybe I'll take a dump.
Yeah, I
I'm just
got
kidding.
his emails.
Oh, you got her?
Devil Wind Brewing.
That's it. Once you start drinking there, you can't stop. That's why it's the devil. So don't start drinking there.
Double one down, Georgia. Just
Free beers.
It says hors d'oeuvres or d'oeuvres will be provided, and I'm not following this one.
Yes. I think my students are thoroughly confused
And your
about,
first drink is courtesy AAP for dues paying members.
yes. Oh, have I shown you guys clinical documentation and the golden thread yet?
No.
Wait a second. So
Okay.
your d'oeuvres are free, or your d'oeuvres you gotta pay?
No, they're free. They brought them last year. I went to it with Veach last year, and he still hasn't replied to my text from last time I sent it to him because he's at the new HBCU. What's it called?
Well,
Did he go to Tuskegee?
Free appetizers. No, Tuskegee. Yeah, he's in Tuskegee.
Okay,
Mm.
but I'll see you. I got 2 classes in a row. We have a baby that wants to say hi to you. Great Minds documents.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Email them. See ya. ADHD.
Yeah.
Is a bitch.
okay, I had a question.
Yes, good. Please get us on track. Help me.
Okay, so for the group assessment, it says communication patterns observed. What are communication patterns?
Like it
Oh,
could
I don't
be
know,
dominating, descending, like they're assholes to each other, especially AA meetings. Sometimes they talk down to each other.
So just saying like,
Derogatory,
okay.
okay. That's all.
Making this a little bit harder than.
No, it's good questions. It is a good question. It is out of the book. I have a copy of the book in my class.
And then you
I have the book.
Okay.
Like I
A
have
hard
the
copy?
pages. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
on you?
Not on me. It's my room.
It's heavy as shit. Okay.
Okay. Another question.
Yes.
When you talk about like attraction, what is that?
How do they like promote themselves? Because she went to her group, and a lot of times AA, they do say attraction, not promotion. We're not going to be like, we get you pizza every meeting and you get a cake, and you want attraction. Like people want to go to that mental health group for mental
So
health
attraction,
reasons.
like it being high or low, is it like people want to be there?
Yes. Yeah. Because you could have a dead group.
Okay.
And that if you have 2 or less at Lighthouse, they kill the group. Because you're better off seeing those 2 individuals
Right.
individually. You'll get $200. But if you had 3, well, you'll get $90. If you have 3, you get $100 for 3.
Yeah. Okay. It says degree of structure versus process observed. So does this mean like how the meeting was supposed to be laid out versus what actually happened?
Yeah, if they gave you the layout, you might not have the layout.
I had the layout.
Oh, hey, okay. No, that is an interesting observation though. Like, yeah, they like my class. You guys could be like, I don't know what the F he does in class.
Yeah, it was like they're gonna do this, and this.
Right, right. We still cover everything, but it bounces around. So,
My group was very, very interesting to observe.
oh, you've already observed it too.
Mhm.
Oh,
I did it Tuesday evening.
so you both could share about yours. Do you want her to go first?
What'd you observe?
Mine was,
Al-Anon family groups.
it was not for, it wasn't for alcohol, it was for like,
Family
friends
members,
of
right.
alcohol.
That's a good
So,
one.
it was
That's a
pretty-
big one.
It was pretty good. I mean, I was half asleep because it was at midnight.
That's tough.
We were all in different time zones.
Mhm.
Is she still bottle feeding like
She takes a bottle.
toddler formula?
No.
How old is she now?
She'll be 2 in November.
Okay.
She takes a bottle.
She's like Tommy's age. Tommy turns 2 in December.
Yeah.
Huh.
Her birthday is November 30th.
And Tommy's bad.
She
I know. I'm joking, but they're.
She scratched me earlier because I took her blood.
Oh, I hold him and he goes, I'm like, and I'll just stare at him and it'll hit me again. And my sister taught him that. She held him and then she would like laugh about it. He'd hit, laugh, hit,
There's
laugh.
that reinforcing.
Yeah. So now he hits everybody and then all the kids hit each other.
So mine was through, it was like depression, bipolar, and support association or whatever. So there were people in there that had, and mind you, like when they introduced themselves, like they
Had a lot.
introduced themselves.
Really?
So yes, they're like, my name's so-and-so, I'm from here,
Mhm.
I have schizophrenia,
Oh,
I have bipolar 1.
okay. They
I-
owned it. They owned it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
And I was
That's
like,
impressive.
wow, and a lot of people had, like there were some women that had the PMDD.
I've heard about that. Postmenopausal dysmorphia disorder, or is it
It's something, like I know it can be like when you're on your
on your period you like
specifically, and
you
there
wanna
was
kill
this
people.
girl, she wasn't in crisis,
okay.
but she was like if anyone was in crisis, it was like most likely
Really?
to be her.
Okay.
And like you could choose whether or not to have your camera on, and she's just like crying.
She should have had hers off.
Yeah, because she
Yeah.
was saying like how basically how like she needed support and
hmm Okay.
yeah, so it
Aw.
was very interesting.
So you got a lot of observations, like not your typical observations.
Yes.
She said bye. So can you download your documents that you filled out for Great Minds?
There should be. I feel like you already have them downloaded somewhere on your device.
Right.
Down.
Did you fill them out too? Could you download them? You want to let's just, while we're doing one, we might as well do two.
Like I have to look at my downloads, but
And if she was doing internship next semester, she should get money too.
I know. So apparently, I guess I'm getting it in installments of $3,000.
So I hope 50.
So I got
Who's
my
50?
I got my first set of 3,000. It actually went in this morning.
That's insane, isn't it? Like, that's just always. So do you do an internship next semester?
I was gonna ask y'all about that because I only have 3 more classes before I can graduate.
I'm gonna pull up the check sheet.
Do you have 100 credit hours done already?
Yeah, technically.
You need 120.
I have all my social work classes.
Right. Well, there's only like 9 or 10.
Do you have your Jeanette stuff? How many credits do you have right now?
I don't know.
Just look.
Want us to show you how to look it up?
I don't know, about 60, 70 something.
So you need 120, but if
But I'm finished with all my social work classes. My gen is,
Mhm.
and that's I don't know what else I need.
what year did you start college and how many credits did you bring in with you? Last
I
year?
started summer of 2022.
Okay.
I got 9 credit hours in there.
Then 15, 15, 15, and 15.
And
So you got 69?
kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. And
Okay.
then they were supposed to transfer my credits over from Columbus State.
How many is that?
I took 12 credit hours.
Do they just?
That could be 81.
I don't know.
Because then you for real could do
That's
18,
pretty
18, 11. Right now, fall, 18 spring, 11 summer. They have 120.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you're doing technically in a way, right?
So I don't know, but I know that I'm pretty much done with my social work.
Would it be helpful? I know we were sharing, they both observed a group, so we were sharing that, but if they consent or are okay with it, you want us to help you figure that out?
Are you fine if we change topic to help her figure out when she's gonna graduate?
That's kind of important, I think.
I mean, it is. Like, I like to know my transcript
Yeah.
to see if
Right.
they actually put my classes on
I
there.
did 18, 18, 9, 18.
That's a big deal.
Because I really don't know if they put my transfer credits on there, because I got 12.
Did you email Tracy?
Yeah, Tracy,
Willis.
yep, and the one thing, because she did.
I have beef with Tracy.
Matter of fact, Tracy's the reason why I'm not a part of ROTC.
That's
I stopped
Tommy.
ROTC.
Really?
Yeah, because she never sent my transcripts over there.
Oh, you two were talking.
Look, a baby. She,
Is that Tommy?
yeah. My wife's, what the hell is it called again? Yeah. But the
Baby.
pulsating contractions are happening.
Are they Braxton Hicks or real?
They're like, they have all been Braxton Hicks. But now, today, let me read exactly what she said. As I just said, well, let me know. They're pretty consistent. I might be going to labor, crazy pain.
I don't know.
It's been happening the past hour.
You might learn how to be a social worker.
I'm just hanging on and seeing what happens. It picked up a lot today. I just said, let me know. I'm super nauseous too. That was 12/12. Yeah.
Mountains.
Huh? Oh, Tommy? Is that what we were?
Yeah, she definitely wants to see the baby.
You want to see the baby again? And then, you want to go back to 2001? Probably not.
You have photos from then?
I think I have stuff from. I have to go into my. Well,
Did you
those.
have hair?
Yeah. Yes. Lots.
Oh my God.
All
Is
kinds.
that
of-
you on your roof with your solar
You
panel?
know,
Yes.
You know you look so
And that's your old house with hair?
in
You said
Kentucky.
you sold it and you got another house, but then also with solar panels on it.
Correct.
Have you
That's
ever
funny.
seen that 70s show?
That's
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
like
Yeah,
Kelso.
you do look like Kelso.
yeah. I did have long hair. That is pretty funny,
You
actually.
changed a lot.
This is only halfway back to 2010. So if I went to like back to the, you know how you can log in, log out. Gmail has 01. Scary.
You want to see Charles Sloan.
Oh, so how are we gonna figure out your thing?
Yeah. Do you want to log in on your phone?
Yeah, I feel like
It's
you.
where
You
you-
should go to a general check sheet and then I can just like tell you. if I-
Yeah, but you want to know your completed hours. It's up to you to open where you see your grades.
You gotta open self-service.
Oh, here's 1979. So we're going.
1979.
Yep. I mean, it wasn't digital, but it was somehow my mom digitized it. 78.
So there's pictures of you.
Right.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, no way you're that.
Right. Well, yeah, I was born in 78.
Well, I mean, like,
Charles
Oh,
not
okay.
fully functioning.
Yes.
human being.
Supposedly that's me and my mom. I know they're faded as hell, but yeah, and they said I was
Look like
The
you
baby.
finna- It looks like you finna do something menacing.
I was. Holy shit! Are the diapers too big? I just noticed that. I like
Mine
on it.
didn't make small
Oh, there's
pictures.
poison ivy. Don't touch that ever. Poison oak and poison sumac.
I never knew what poison ivy looked like.
That's the Kentucky house, though. That yeah, I put solar and geothermal, and I made this car run on French fry grease. It was called the grease car.
How did you do that? You just was doing stuff, wasn't you?
Yeah. The hell? Oh wait, what year was I going to go back to? 1980 or 01, 02? Oh yeah, I had a shoulder surgery. That's what happened.
What happened to your shoulder?
It was this right here. I got snapped that ligament snowboarding, and so they ripped it out of here and sewed it in there.
Oh, there, you shocked me. My shoulder hurt.
It hurt. It hurt all right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It doesn't help that we have some. Oh yeah, I jumped right back on the board after that too. So I think I was flicking off the camera, but you can't tell. The gloves,
Yeah, the gloves are really helpful.
they were mittens. Then law school, I even wore my glasses to try to not.
That does give law school.
You was in law school?
Yes,
What happened?
I dropped out.
So, okay, I'm glad you said that. So UD has a accelerated law program, meaning I will be a lawyer at the age of 23.
You can.
What do you think about that?
UC also has a combined
Not UC,
MSW, UD.
Yeah.
So there's several options. They got MSW, JD at UC. Some have women's studies in JD. Like there's several combined options. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah, we must have been going hunting there.
You said it's at UC.
It is at
I'm
UC,
working on
correct.
You're
Okay.
not working on it. It literally takes you 3 seconds.
I'm gonna look at it. Academic transcript.
You guys ever smoke cigars on camera? See, that's the stuff you got to hide from the internet. You're like, I never smoked. Because now they charge you. The shoulder was nasty. Look how bad
It
that
says
was.
71.
It was popped.
It says 71.
And you're taking how many right now?
Where are you going?
Either 14 or no, I know I'm taking more than 15. It should be 16 or
I
17.
can hear you the look. It was I think
Because you want to add 2 more. You want to do 18, because then that would get you to 90. 18, then that would get you to 108, and then 11 will get you to 120.
Okay.
Right?
In progress. I'm taking 3, that's 6, 3, 4, 3, that's 12, 16 credit hours.
Okay. Is there a 2 credit term B you could add? It's all about the hours at the end. You need 120 in the
I
state
had
of
like a
Ohio.
health and wellness or something.
I,
You said you have 71 right now?
yeah, I don't know if I need a art class.
And do they transfer your stuff yet from the other college?
Absolutely not.
Well, that's 12 hours. You
But
could.
But it's kind of crazy because I already took the classes that I already took again.
Oh, that's where you messed up.
Yeah, I just
That's
took,
where you-
yeah, I definitely took them again because it was hindering me from doing my other.
You
classes.
took all 12 again? Sometimes they don't notice when they audit though, and they'll just count them as an elective, which is nice.
Yeah, it just.
And I'm not going to
The only
stop
credits
them.
I had was math, psych, and American history, African American history, and nope, that was kind of.
All right, what's your ID number? I'll type it in.
000 430 209.
9. Because it'll say
What are you doing?
LANEY.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, are you playing it?
I don't see any
I can't see you.
transfer
Where are you
credits.
at?
He said he doesn't see any transfer
Where's the
credits.
baby?
So that would add 12, which me or you or them or they, them.
So that'd be
there.
71 plus 16 plus 12.
Yeah, I know. That's
I'll
that's all the
calculate
difference in
for
the
you.
world. You could finish in the spring, but
You'd be able to finish. You'd have to.
I'll graduate in 25.
You
you'd have to
could.
overload the next semester.
like if you hop on it and you attack it, but you got to go after it
Yeah,
like
have
you
to
want
overload
it.
by 1 credit. But then sometimes they'll also let you graduate, and like if you still have like 2 class left to go in the summer.
But I don't know. Do I want to graduate because I don't have a plan?
Well, some people, so we have others that are doing that, and here's our recommendation. We're like, finish. If you really don't have a plan, want to stick around, jump in their MBA program. It's accelerated. You get MBA in 1 year. You'd have a master's already. If you want to stay here, and then you could go get your MSW. So there's options. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
gonna talk it over with my mother. And I
That
know
helps.
That's crazy to say, but like I feel like my mom like kind of looks at it from like
an ecological perspective.
yeah.
You and this ecological.
That's the theory. That's my whole program in counseling was the ecological theory. So
But I thought about UD and I was trying to find some. I asked my advisor, my SGA advisor, Ms. Roswell,
So you want law school right out of the gate, not even social work, not even education.
and that's what I was asking her about. Because I'm like, okay, should I go and get my master's first and then go to law school?
That's what I did, and I still dropped out, but it's up to you.
So, but then she was talking to me. She was like, I mean, what do you want to do in law? I'm like, okay, that's a good question.
What do you want to? I wanted to do pro bono law.
So I thought about what's it called? It's big bucks. That's what corporate. I thought about corporate law. I thought about
Corporate makes big money.
Yeah, I thought about corporate law. I thought about juvenile law. I really like dealing with kids.
You could be Better Call Saul.
It's called what?
Please, you said Better Call Saul.
Oh,
You've never seen that?
no.
Really?
Oh, okay, so she doesn't get the reference.
She doesn't know.
Okay.
I would like to be that kind of lawyer though.
I really thought about that, and I thought like juvenile defense. I really thought about juvenile defense. But when I told my one advisor, Ms. Goey, was here, she was like, "Well," she said, "I think you should do corporate law for a
Miss
little bit."
Goey?
Yeah, Goey.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
Goey Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah. She was like, I think you should do corporate law for a little bit and then go into juvenile law. Because she was like, at least
Oh,
with
you're
corporate
in.
law, you're getting more money and then you can open up your own private practice and then you can start doing what you like. I'm like,
You took practice 1 and HBSE 1. You can take 2 with your field practicum next semester. You've got to get those 12 hours over here, no matter what you do. You got to force feed it.
Yeah, it's like if you don't get them over, they don't.
I guess I need to add in I am a double major.
Right. So
But I told myself, I said, if I
you could
finish my
abandon
social
one.
work,
Yeah, you could abandon one.
if
I would.
I abandoned one after.
Yeah, I would. I mean, we're tired of people staying 5 years and you could do social work in 4. So it's up to you. If you want to stay 5, it's your
I
choice.
only have, to be honest with you, I only have that major because I couldn't get no scholarship.
So Ed did give you money for real. What if you drop it? They don't care. It's too late. You already got the money. It's done spent.
But I gotta keep it on there. They would take my money.
Oh, so it
Well,
is.
it's like
Yeah,
you graduate
for
next
sure.
semester,
That's how it
you just
was.
leave.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that's true. You don't need to come.
It's just like technically you didn't complete that degree.
And there's Great Minds money on the table till March now, not just December.
Oh, I wanted to ask you about that.
Oh yes, that's why this kind of came up. Is she qualifies? You qualify. You could even qualify. If you're doing internship next semester, you could qualify.
I really wanted to do the UPP. I heard it's University of Dayton, right?
No.
It's not University of Dayton? Really?
UPP is statewide.
Oh, so I can go any, so I can go to
Any
UPP.
public school.
Dayton is not public.
Dayton is Marianist. Yes.
So after we do our presentations and stuff next week, or whatever, intern
Are
grades,
you
we
excited
like
for y'all to
posted
meet?
sometime soon. I feel like it is.
In do you guys know when they do midterm grades? They're usually like 6-8 weeks.
Also,
So you're saying
I don't know, they used to do like.
these two observed a group. They already told me about it. It sounds like you guys are done or doing it, which is fine. Are you observing? You observe. She did online mental health, online family, Al-Anon family groups.
No,
Are you doing AA?
no, it
NA. Okay. And it's online.
ain't.
And you're going
Because
to,
I was gonna go,
okay.
actually in person.
Uh-huh.
That didn't work out this year, so they have everything we could do it online versus too. So.
I'm gonna see that with that law program you talking about at UC.
Right. The combined JD MSW. That's slick. That you will be, so here's what I've been told. If you do that, you will be worth your weight in gold. I was told. That's why I went and got my law degree and I did 2 years and dropped out.
I don't see it though.
They could have terminated it.
It
Like,
says JD,
at UC.
MBA, and JD, MA, women's gender and social sexuality.
A lot of that stuff, I think I have seen that because I tried to start a University of Cincinnati grad school application. I
Yep.
think it's on there.
I don't.
The combined law and MSW.
Yeah, when you go and hit social work, you can hit to add like a.
Oh.
So the only difference is it's still like 3 years.
Well, get more out of it.
But yes, law school is 3 years. For me, MSW is 60 hours. You guys could do it in 30. What they do is they combine some of your grad MSW courses for law degree, some of your law classes for your MSW. And that way they both finish faster than separate. Do we need a snack break? The baby does. You want to go show her the snacks? So she doesn't eat snacks?
She's growing.
Yeah.
Do any of you watch Better Call Saul?
I did.
This is the lawyer.
Breaking Bad and.
I love Breaking Bad.
What is it called? I'm
You have to watch Breaking Bad.
First.
Like you're being followed.
He's a sketchy lawyer, basically.
Well, you know what they say. The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
He's just a sketchy
You
lawyer.
think we're wicked?
Uh-oh.
The day.
What's that music?
Who's here to see Saul Goodman?
Everybody. It's like all the criminals in the city. Oh my God. He deals with drug dealers, prostitutes,
What guy is that?
lawyer up. New Mexico. I didn't know he was in New Mexico.
Salamanca's guy.
Remember the bell dinger? He can't talk, so he goes ding ding ding.
I'm just kidding.
That's from 12 years ago. Breaking Bad.
That's what we're doing.
Anyone else seen Breaking Bad? Okay.
Except for us.
So you could be their social worker instead of their lawyer. Try to get them sober. I don't know if I can deal with this kind of stuff anymore either, honestly.
Whatever happens next,
Let's go blue. Like, how about you don't take this?
it's not gonna go down the way you think it is.
I don't think that's ethical to tell somebody like, you know,
What to do.
Instead of smoking 3 crack pipes a day, just smoke 2.5.
Right.
I don't think that's part of it. Maybe it's like there's a treatment. outpatient
Most treatment plans do go abstinence theory mainly, which is because an alcoholic defined often as once you start, you can't stop.
Methadone. Spot.
Yeah, methadone even. I never knew you could overdose on that till I had a client overdose on
You're kidding.
methadone.
I didn't know that either.
You can overdose on it. Suboxone you can't. Narcan takes the drug out of your system.
I heard of these drugs before.
It's something like
I don't know what
helps cut your
methadone.
cravings,
I don't know what
but they
meth
have to
is.
take the medication.
Well, meth is a different one. Methadone is another opiate. It's usually a blue shot they give you that used to get you off heroin, but because you could overdose, they created Suboxone. Pharmaceutical companies.
Like on Wall Street.
Oh, did they give him Suboxone? He might have had methadone to get off heroin.
Yeah, he might took about a little bit of everything.
Has anybody seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the funniest movie.
You know my favorite.
That's a true story.
movie That's like really
It's
good
true.
is,
This movie's hilarious.
what's it called? Dude with the red mask, body all burned up. Not Deathstroke, but Deadpool. Yeah.
Deadpool.
I love Deadpool.
So we were going over. My wife said her contractions were. Now she's saying Thomas is going to put me in labor. I'm so angry at him on my 3rd try of putting him to sleep. She's not in labor yet, but I keep checking.
Okay. Is she at the hospital? Or
No, but you have Braxton Hicks labor, and if you have a minute-long contraction, so many apart, you got to go. I don't remember what that
They
number
have
is.
so many different areas of law here.
Yes, you can do in law, which I feel like 2 of you are interested in law still. And it's very similar to social work where you can create your own pathway.
It's called M-Law.
What is the M law? They have a master's of law, if that's what you're asking about.
No, I didn't hear what you said. You said something law where you can create your own pathway.
You can create your own pathway in law. She said nothing she does anymore is enjoyable.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the pregnancy, but I hate it. Okay. I guess she's not yet, but
My sister, she's pregnant too. Come here. She's like doing like 2 weeks.
okay. That's when we're due.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's always 2 weeks early. So 2 have shared about the group. 2 had intentions about seeing a group. You might also observe a group.
Yeah, I found that. I found like anonymous.
Good. Take her to Perdomo for a minute. Take her to Perdomo. Downstairs. Oh, there you go. You said bye. Is he in class too? Take her to Perdomo. Take her down to Perdomo real quick. Room 211. There's snacks.
I love how she just stopped crying.
It is often dad for a minute. It works for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
And
10 minutes from now. So she's gonna eat.
she said bye-bye. She's waving and shit. Bye. So she observed Al-Anon family groups. You observed a mental health support group that was for everybody. We also wanted to see if any of you did qualify to do internship next semester. And here's why. They expanded the Great Minds program, which is $10,000 to do your internship at a behavioral health needed place, like low enrolled or TCN is one of them. They have a place in Xenia, so even if you didn't have a car, you can take the Green Cat. But to do your internship, usually you have 90 hours by now. Or if you were going to take 18 and 18, you could have like 84.
Oh.
Oh, but that's, okay, that's a requirement. for
I-
internship.
It's your senior year, so you either do it fall or spring, but you could graduate fall.
You know, walk in the spring.
Yeah. So we were looking at your hours. It does seem like you have 72. That's what I see. You have attempt 71, passed the 59.
Oh, that's what that meant.
Yeah. That means you have like, well, you didn't fail anything, did you? You just have 12 in progress. Or did you withdraw? It might be a withdrawal, which is
Yeah, I
fine.
was withdraw from a couple, but like.
That's fine.
I shouldn't have just 59. Like, that's
Um,
crazy. If I just have 59, and I did all them classes.
To be a junior, you had to have 60, so you withdrew. That might be actually.
human growth and development, global
You have to take 15
history,
a semester
modern
to stay
math,
on track.
critical
Yeah, but I'll take some
thinking.
classes.
Oh.
Right. So if you did have 12 more coming, you would be back to having 71. If you did 18 this semester, then you would have
So-
89,
So I have a question.
then 107, then
Are they, is it a way to know if like they received the transcripts?
well, it would show up on here, yeah. So you've got
So
to
that's
talk
what you just did.
to the registrar, whoever.
I
However,
know Columbus State is accredited.
yes.
Can you tell me why my GPA has not changed since I've been here?
I mean, I can try to look up.
Classes or anything.
You want me to look
It
something
can
up
happen to
that's
some other people too. I'm not gonna hold you because mine ain't changed either.
Yes.
And I got mine changed.
so faculty services, CRM selection. Do you know your number or?
My number.
Do we have
Yeah,
a
ID.
stuff for y'all, Ben?
Oh, it's
Let me know.
43675.
I'm gonna say slightly. I'm
7,
gonna say-
5, 2.
43675.
So just like.
The last one is 3.
Yeah.
3.
Oh,
We gonna see.
I'm changing my entire.
I'm so tired.
They have nursing 3.2.
Do they really?
No,
They do?
they don't. They don't. And freshmen
Your
don't-
GPA has changed.
Freshmen don't know that they don't have nursing, and they just.
Well, you-
assume that they could take nursing.
You're in that middle ground that's
No, someone posted, I remember someone posted their
No,
major was.
it's our freshmen.
28, 305, 293, 272, 288.
So why did they say that? Who told them that? They want to be a nurse in that.
It's all A's, B's, and C's.
They're biology majors
Okay.
on a pre-health track.
Yeah,
and think
you just
they're
got to
gonna
get
do
straight
nursing.
A's.
It's completely different, but you can't tell freshmen that.
If you want it to go up.
Like,
That's hard, 'cause if you get a B, it's gonna stay at a 3.
that She was like, same class. I was like,
B is 3, A's are
You're a
4s.
social work major. We don't have concentrations in social work here.
Well, we train you for generalist
So
practice.
I told her that. I said,
Yeah.
like, we don't have concentrations. But she's like, well, my concentration is drug and rehab. I'm like, oh, well.
You
Who
can
is
just be based
this?
on concentration.
Who is that? Who is she?
Our SGA. Our SGA.
But what, so what was their beef? I'm confused.
So it's just like how freshmen view majors, and like we don't have a concentration in social work here. And her
You-
thing is she's doing social work, and her concentration is drug and
There
rehabilitation.
used to be
let me
concentration.
show you.
She's like maybe doing a minor or,
And no
Okay.
minors.
Right here it says major nursing. That's why I was confused. And it says she in the SGA. This is the SGA page.
it could be their own
I told you it was
confusion.
I'm gonna message her and be like, I'm not trying to be rude. but
You
also,
guys
I
are
want
like-
you to be
I
on
don't
your
want you.
right life
Yeah, I
track.
don't want you to
Waste your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can guide them.
RSVP page?
You can guide them kindly if that's what you're
It was
asking.
on the
Sure.
freshman class. And
Right.
like, I don't want other students to be, because we are SGA and we do, a lot of people do this thing, but we do, it is what it is. They sponges, and I don't want them thinking that we have nursing here and everybody going around thinking that we're just being stingy with the nursing and we're not.
Do they really?
Yeah, I know.
I might be mad because that's what I used to do.
You know, it's the plan is to get nursing after we graduate. Yeah. They're gonna have. nursing
Justine's
by
gonna
time
be,
we graduate. So 2 years
confused.
after we graduate, they have nursing.
All right.
Because they're building a health
What?
science building.
That's what they're building?
That stinks.
That's the research building, but the health science building, you know that, power plant? That's gonna be the health sciences building.
And they're gonna bring that.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the sign out front of it.
Well, that's kind of what we're going to be, right?
Yes. the abandoned building is finna be a school.
See, they always.
But the question is.
That's a lot of money to rehab, dude.
Is that gonna be a part of CESTA, or is that gonna be a part of?
I do know social work is going to go into like the health area, just like at University of Cincinnati.
Yeah, no, they'll probably create an additional college and social work will lead.
Ooh, I can't wait till they
Because
name
it'll go
college,
into like,
college
UGC has
of
like allied health
Ashanti
sciences.
Lane.
It
That
is.
sounds so good, college of Ashanti Lane.
Just keep working hard at your stuff. You guys,
Former SGA
you guys can
It
reach
might
for the
really be
stars,
College
for
of
real.
Health Sciences.
The most important is stay focused, do your check sheet, keep it in front of you, do only what's on there. Don't do underwater basket weaving or like dumb shit.
Bruh.
Like, this is like, I sent you my,
I did dumb shit.
I sent you my check sheet, and I'm really like, cause I'm gonna wait till the last minute to
Uh-huh.
do my, art classes and stuff like that, and I don't know if I need them, so can you look at my transcript, maybe? Not my transcript, but my check sheet, I think. Cause like, I really don't know, cause I wanna do a BS. I don't know if they got a BA on there, but trying to do a BS, and I don't know if I need to go take an arts class, or what's the specifics that I need.
So for you guys, the most important is to follow that. Where was the art class you were looking at? You want the foreign language stuff?
No. I'm doing a BS, but I heard people telling like, oh, well, you need an art class or you need this type of class and whatnot. So I'm trying to make sure, like, do I need one? Because I don't want to get into my senior year and now I gotta stay the extra semester because I needed an art class and I need other classes.
Mm-hmm. The check sheet, I'm even looking at the one you sent me.
It's not filled out. I know.
I would put it back to everyone. What classes do you guys take for your electives when you are doing your check sheets? Especially those of you who are finishing soon.
I have so many electives.
I have a whole bunch.
What electives did I take? I took some extra social work classes.
Are you taking junior?
You've done all of them?
Yeah.
So you've
Not all of them.
done
I took
like
them.
child family services.
I did enough for my credit hour. I did coaching sensitivity.
So like you only have to do one.
Yeah,
I took a
yep.
functional one,
That's
but
one.
then I'm getting a bachelor's of art, so I
You can even
took
search,
religion.
Google online
I was
AA
a
near
BA.
me.
Yeah, so I had to take.
It'll show you a bunch right out of
class,
the gate.
And now I took an additional English class.
So I did a BA at first, and then when I had added that other major, I changed it from a BA to a BS because I'm like, I won't have time to be doing all of these foreign language classes, and I got all these science classes I have to do. I picked a terrible major. I should have just went and did computer science or something.
I'm
Education.
about to message her and be like,
I
hey,
hate
Early.
education so bad. I really hate it.
So you need like the 48 gen eds. It says 49 on the social work side. The only thing I see is if you want a BS, you got to have 2 languages.
They never said that. That's not on my check sheet.
That
What
also,
is
this
it?
could also be an old one. So
Oh,
Okay, wait, go to the, can you go to the
Wait,
BSW hub?
this is somebody.
So the check sheet's in there.
yeah,
Okay.
but that is not on my check sheet at all.
What is that?
The BS only, FLA, FLA2, that's not on my check sheet.
and they change yearly, so you got to keep that in mind. I'm just trying to.
It changed.
They
Yeah,
do
update.
change,
So, like,
yeah.
whatever one you have, you're locked in and have with it. Do you have a social work check sheet?
But the most important is like I want to hyper focus on art. Like again, major distraction. Like 10 social work classes, internship, 49 gen eds, and there might be like a humanities class. That's
Let me not graduate on time.
exactly. So yeah, don't hyper focus on an art thing or like you know what I mean? That just it seems like another we're going and you can easily take me in the weeds. If you want me to go in the weeds with you, I will. That's maybe good and bad. But just the check sheet you have, it looks good. I'm looking at it, the one you sent me.
You sure?
Yeah, it looks good.
They have a happy hour group for
Pretty much all
alcohol.
A's, and I have like,
Wait.
That's
A happy hour group?
For what?
That's what it's called.
Like, it's a mental.
Oh, okay.
you know they got a drink and work on
That's
that.
what it's like.
They call
Those
themselves
they make
Hoopers.
little drinks, it's
What do
like
they call
fruit juice
themselves?
drinks. with just
Yes.
juice
Right, little mocktail.
in it.
Oh,
Well, it's
so
people who
not
probably
real-
always drank at happy hour. They need a meeting at that time.
They're just like.
That's probably why.
Okay.
So if they're used to going to the bar, they go to the meeting.
Okay,
And
that makes sense.
Maybe it's an electronic. What was the, so you said
BSW Hub.
BSW Hub.
I don't
'Cause-
understand what meetings are.
My bad.
I have my application pulled up. So what am I supposed to do with it?
If you can download it and send it to me in Perdomo, that way, like all the important documents.
Hey, Troff, you know at the WU they give their honor students coats.
You said coats?
Yeah.
Is that why they're going bankrupt now too?
Dang,
I don't know. I'm just,
I don't know.
Where
I
did
think
you
they
go?
do some of that
I'll tell you
in
what I got.
weren't you at the Woo?
Unfortunately.
Okay, no, go to content
There's
Okay.
like no structure.
and then go to advising.
Even less structure than here?
We went to
I'll
the,
look at my class and I can't.
It's under, no, you missed advising. It's under hit advising.
for example,
And then
we went to y'all session yesterday. I'm just sitting there, I'm like,
Wait, yeah, check sheet.
No.
Here's your new check sheet. So you guys can rip this off the internet even.
let me see.
If you-
That might be
Right.
something.
Pause. Oh, never mind.
If you don't have
Yeah,
access,
They just abbreviated it.
email me and I can
Abbreviated what?
tell her to add you to the social work hub. So this is what it looks like. That looks pretty.
Okay, yeah, this looks pretty similar. You see how it says for BS only, public speaking?
Yeah, but they also have that like somewhere else, don't they?
Yeah, they put public speaking is twice on mine for some reason. Just say it.
Well, it's on the
And
BA,
it's
see?
on the BA.
It's down here too.
No, you gotta take public speaking regardless.
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta take public speaking regardless, but you see on the BA it says foreign language, 1 and 2.
Yep.
But I'm confused on what the 3-hour additional humanities is.
Pause.
That's just an
If I
additional
took
humanities
Arabic,
class.
y'all gotta
So,
like.
an additional English class?
English, art, history,
So with my-
philosophy.
So with my
Okay.
educational reading class,
No,
no,
it has to be from list B.
that irritates me because I hate English classes.
Yes.
Then don't take English, take a philosophy class.
Yeah, or history or something.
Or history.
Oh, did you email it again?
I thought it was just strictly my major now.
Wait, and then let's be it. Says one.
Yeah, so the way you do this, you download where you look at your grades, see what you have done. You write in when you took it and then your grade. And then you check them all off. 48 hours done this side, 49 on this side, 120 total to graduate. So it gives you like 23 electives.
I hate college. Why we can't just do our basic little.
It was 129 when I was your age.
For electives.
129 hours in the state of Ohio to get a bachelor's. We lowered it to 120.
Okay.
I hate all of the degree requirements. I have 5 degrees. I don't know how I finished them all. I have 5
You got
different
5?
degrees.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many? Okay.
And I dropped out of law school 60 hours in. So I was 2/3 done with law school.
You could. You should have done that. You should go
It
back.
sucked.
Oh,
I could. I'm fine.
You
I'm
told me
good.
though. You told me you broke your wrist or
I broke my shoulder.
something. So why did you not like law school? Like
I had 3 surgeries in the middle of law school and I had to keep up to keep my insurance. I had to stay enrolled in the middle of 3 surgeries.
But like the classes themselves, was they bad?
I love contract law. I was like top half of my class in the first year, and then when I got the injury, I all downhill.
What? That's great. I'm kind of sure I could have been a lawyer.
Wait, what law school did you go to?
I went to a full scholarship out west called Western State College of Law, and then my second year I went to Chase, which is in Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
So Chase is where, and then all my grades didn't transfer from the first year. I came home to get surgery. So I started fresh, and in property, I didn't do well. And so I think that was the main thing. If all those grades came with me and I didn't have surgery, I would have been fine, but life happens.
Wow. That's crazy. That's still good though. Like to say that you did good in law school. Like
It felt pretty strong. I was excited. I'm like, I want to do social work and counseling. So
Make sure y'all are at the senior classes.
I wonder with you guys, because you have so many distractions. I could never finish school in this era, ever. There's so many distractions.
I'm glad you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I'm aware I was diagnosed dyslexic and ADHD. The dyslexia came in grad school, and it's hard to read, but I would use audiobooks and then voice to text to type. But the number, we didn't even have wireless through my undergrad and graduate degrees. We got Wi-Fi in 2003. I got my first laptop, and you could like fuck around in class. Couldn't even text until 04. So you're passing notes. So we had no distractions. You're like sitting there, notebook, all that shit. You guys literally have every distraction in the world. So all the reasons going against you, just don't let them trip you up. That sucks though, is I'd just be like,
Now, imagine people going to school in the 70s. I would hate Central. I would hate Central so bad.
I know, you wouldn't have anything.
Like, I
To
think
distract
my
you.
community was so strong because, like, what was going through in the 70s? No phones, no internet.
After Facebook came out, all the in-person stuff we used to always do just dropped off. The only way you met people was like groups. We had a hiking group. We had a
Really?
social justice group. We had all of these different groups we went to at night. There's no such thing as Facebook. I didn't have an email. They made me
Y'all
email.
chat on email?
My first assignment was email, and I'm like, who the fuck will ever use this bullshit? That's exactly what I said. I emailed, I got the assignment done. I used none, 96, 97, 98, 99. When I lived in Nicaragua, I got an email in the year 2000.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
You live there?
Managua, yes.
Ain't that like South America?
His central. So
You can live the full life. You could not be doing stuff.
I wonder if I have pictures of that for you guys. That's
I sent my cheat sheet, by the way.
That is so random to say you live there.
so you have 44 completed hours?
I have 85.
You have 85?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm taking 18 right now, and then 18 in the spring.
Okay.
So I'll have 121.
Okay. So let me look at it. Oh my gosh. And you are the two overachievers that already did your groups.
Okay, y'all think y'all
Calling you guys out.
I
Was
would
it, you guys presented last class? Or yeah, they already turned it in online.
I have a couple more questions to answer. So do you want us to like just use that as a template and write a paper without the questions on the paper? or-
Oh, I just filled it out underneath it.
Yeah.
Like, I just copied and pasted it into a document and just wrote it.
Yeah, with the, wait,
Hey, our boys are playing today.
oh wait, as a paper though? But
No,
if-
it's not as paper, just as like a
With the questions
response.
that he had, like how he did it at the end of the syllabus, because I printed that out with the questions, just responding to it.
Yeah, I literally just typed it.
Oh, your paperwork is for Perdomo.
Can you forward that?
Perdomo. Sarah,
It's so
Perdomo.
hard to get in touch with him.
Well, that's why I always send it to his wife too.
And then I tried to go to his office the other weekend.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I did. I used to get in touch with him.
So also imagine he has a newborn too.
Oh, really?
So wife is at home with the baby right now. As I talk about distractions, somebody said, don't have any damn kids till you write your dissertation. That was probably the best advice I ever got. I was just thinking, she wants flowers. Okay, I can bring home flowers. That's not hard
Bring
to do.
home a little snack, little sweet treat too.
With some chocolate covered strawberries.
Yes. What'd you ask? I'm sorry.
I said flowers and some candy,
Yes.
maybe a balloon.
Your check sheet looks good too. You have 80, you're in 18. Oh yeah, you're graduating next year.
Yeah.
Okay. And any of you who do internship next spring, you can get $10,000 from the Great Minds program.
Next spring?
It has to be
In my bank account.
because they fucked around with it last year. Is that why you're saying correct? That's why with the UD one, I said UD is going to pay that money out, and UD sure enough.
So let me hear
Sure
you
enough,
rent
I
$10,000
already got my first
all
installment
at
of my
once. How did you do it?
I think we spread it out so nobody went and bought a new car or like a quarter pound of weed and tried to sell it for extra money or anything. So like we tried to split it up.
My
But $10,000 in my
stipend
check will
is
be like 17.
12,000, and I'm getting in increments of 3,000.
And I can qualify if I do my.
Yep, and then it's $10,000 for tuition.
The Great Minds ends in literally March. It was December. Now they've extended it to
Oh
March.
my God, that's some.
And so my understanding was, yes, they did fuck around last year. They gave everybody the money, but then they took away their access to receive student loans. So you got the money, but you didn't get student loans.
What? I didn't know.
And people wanted both,
Yeah.
which I would too. I get
So
it.
they changed that, right?
But they're like, no, it's better. You got no debt. You got 10 grand tuition. Supposedly they have changed it. I cannot promise you that. If you're asking me to promise it, I'm not going to because I'll piss somebody off. But okay, that's fine. You do have to take public speaking.
Okay.
You
Because
can
it said for BS degree only, but.
Well, it says it under VA too, I think. If you scroll down, it says, probably it means that's the only.
Oh, okay.
So BS only has that. BA has that and foreign
And we
language,
had to take a 3-hour additional math?
supposedly. Like another English or history.
So
It's annoying.
So we're gonna have 85.
I'm confused.
You have 85. Are you all like 60s, 70s, 80s, or no?
Yeah,
Because if you are 82, you could like, what is it? I guess you would need to be 84. You do 18 and 18, you'd be done. Or if you were like 80, you could do 18, 18, 6 in the summer and be done in walkway class.
So I
I'm
just
gonna
need
take
to
a
do
I want to be done by next fall. Like,
Yeah.
Okay,
And
you
that's not
can.
bad.
That's why I always pull up this check sheet. I know it's a distraction. We're diverting. This class is about how to lead a group, observe a group, watch a group. But like my group for you all is to get you the fuck out of here with a social work degree. So that's our overall group. The group is social workers. The group is we're a group of social workers. So we have several ways we can support you in that. That money shit showed up a year ago and it is crazy. It's legit. People have been getting paid. It is a huge additional distraction on our part because me and Nikita are now all over the place. We can't just do 4 classes and go home. Like we have 7 grants now too, and 2 committees.
What is
So-
this SOC 2800 class?
That is research. Isn't that research?
Intro to social work research instead.
You could do research and yes, if you've already taken, Nisha taught it last year and then Gifty will teach it this second half October.
So that's the same, SOS and SWK is the same research? Because there's 2 different research classes on here.
You can take either.
Okay.
You don't have to take both, just one. The social work class, like that was new as of last year.
So I need an extra humanities. I have 2 of them.
I'm taking Great Books, Great Films online. Term B.
How is it?
So I
It's
have,
term B, so it's started, but I'll keep this.
is it easy? Oh, you said it hasn't started.
If I assume it'll be easy.
Them easy classes that we assume be easy to understand.
So we need 3 humanities classes required.
That's what I hear.
Okay.
That's why I usually send that audit as soon as we can.
Unless, so an English 1100, would that be considered a humanities
I think so.
or writing or research? Oh, wait, would critical thinking be considered humanities?
How is that one? Like communications or something?
Critical thinking,
Hmm.
that was a hard class, especially with Patrick.
Really?
Yes, his grading.
No, it doesn't count. Yes, it's a humanity, but it doesn't count because it's on the left side.
I was going to try to
Like
show you
it's a
guys.
gen ed, so no, it has to be an additional one.
So we would do work throughout the entire, chapter, and then none of it would count until we got to the exam. And the exam would be your grade for that.
I heard that about him.
Yes. it's
Okay.
great. It's hard.
I was wondering what my best digital Nicaraguan photography year was, and I think it was 2017. Like when I lived down there. It is different. Like you got low access to cheap gas and cheap electricity. And the water turns off every day. What all do we do?
What you mean you turn it off at a certain time?
Mm,
It's crazy.
like probably at the high usage moments. I'm trying to see the different. Oh, I must have been home. I wonder how many photos I backed up.
Is that the room?
Yeah, that was the room that they had given me. The kids always wanted to come hang out, which was hilarious. But it is hot as heck. You see the fan blowing. You see the sweat on their forehead. Like and kids don't usually sweat like adults do. It's that hot.
I did a Spanish immersion trip in Costa Rica.
It was that hot.
No, I did it during rainy season.
Okay.
So it rains every single day.
Renee, we're trying to get him up here. There's a new Nicaraguan asylum refugee status program to get him up here and work. Because his kids actually, that kid is grown, which is crazy. His oldest is grown. Yeah, Rebecca. That would have been my host family's sister. That might have been. Oh, he drove me to the airport on the fucking motorcycle. Jesus. I mean, that's how I got to the airport. I had no other ride.
That was a
So
culture shock. Being in Central American countries,
Yeah.
motorcycles are very, very common.
yeah, because you have such low access to oil and what else? Then I did a presentation in Rome in June, and that was for Miami University. So that was kind of cool. Like, if you guys have ever been to Rome, dear God, I'm going to try to skip forward to it because maybe it was July. Here we go. Right about, dear babe Jesus. Too many. Oh, there we go. Rome. Okay. You see like the Michelangelo and stuff. My ex-wife was supposed to go with me, but he came as my wife.
Wait. This is so many parts.
You want the whole story, don't you? I think she FaceTimed me there. There she is. She was born in
I
India.
didn't know you was married.
Yeah.
twice.
Well, this is the second time I've been married. We just had different ideas. Oh, the Michelangelo. You gotta see that. You want the whole story.
Because it's like he says bits and pieces. I'm like, wait, what? And everybody else is like they heard it before.
I always forget that, yes. Because I do. Oh, there's the Michelangelo. We actually saw the damn Michelangelo. And then you try to get a selfie with the Michelangelo.
Right
With
there.
his little nuts. Yeah.
I don't understand. Why did they have to?
They couldn't put no towel on.
Why? Or why couldn't they at least have him be like in a hot room instead of a cold room for the picture? Is that what you're asking? Or no?
So at my
No.
high school, we had marble statues, and they were like just completely naked.
Actually, I was on this conference with her dad too, so that's how I got. And so she was supposed to come with me, and we were deciding she didn't want to have kids, and that's okay, and I did, and that's okay. We just ended friends after 10 years. Yeah. It's,
So y'all didn't discuss that before you got.
oh, we did. It's said on the altar in Catholic weddings.
Oh.
Oh, we said it. Then if you touch this dude's foot, it's good luck. You ever heard that? St. Peter.
Ain't that the dude who got hung on the cross?
He probably was killed too. He was the first. Jesus says in the Bible, Peter, on you I build my church. The rock. Petros means rock. That's where. If that's what you're asking, is that what you're asking?
It's this one, the upside down cross that somebody got hung up on. And I
Damn.
can't remember.
Was that
I don't know if it
Judas?
was Peter or not, but it was somebody.
It's a Catholic. Hold on, I got
A
it.
Catholic. Well, the cops came after me when I touched his foot. You can see how many people touched it because it's like kind of rubbed off, but it was under construction, and I went through the barrier just to touch it. I'm like, I'm in fucking Rome. I'm touching it. And like they came from like 100 yards away. They saw me, and they're
Oh
like,
my
any of you does that again, this whole group is kicked out. So I made the ugly American. Damn it. Did I just lose it? Okay. So, and then I went to India in 2019. I think that's where I was going. Have you guys seen India? Because that's messed up. Have you ever seen India?
I just got an email saying somebody's not going to be a shirt because they want to use today as a data list and study.
There's India. So it's almost, it reminds me of Nicaragua. You're like, it is.
And I'm not trying to be rude, but like all you do is have to sit,
Did it have
there and
a
listen,
smell?
and there's gonna be some
Yeah.
refreshment.
They're all asking for food and money.
Matter of fact, I'm done
But-
getting married based off of that. You're going to be gone. if you can't prioritize it. Because it's
There's a
like,
fucking
how
sheet.
fair is that for both you to miss, but if you want somebody, you want them to come to your event.
Another makes me mad is like I showed up to everyone's event
But
during welcome week after I was
Uh-oh.
waiting at 5 o'clock. in the morning. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
ready my
That was to my fiance. Oh yeah, there's Christine. There's my
But I
current
still
wife.
showed up to these events.
We might have been sending well, we were gone from each other 10 days. I'm like, hey, what's up? I've been working out. I'm glad they were still
With the
covered. There's the nuns, so we stayed at a nunnery.
And I think I'm selling home. But I just don't like that. That's not fair.
I just think it's funny the random animals and like trash everywhere.
Yeah, like how some of
It
those
kind of like
welcome
reminds
events
like
were
a third world
4
country.
plus hours.
Big
Yeah.
time.
No, it took 2 hours.
Big
You
time.
Sit there in a chair.
You can bring your computer.
Is all the Indian like that, or they got nice cards?
Have you seen like the videos of
Because now it
where they have like Indian
you
street
can
food
more
and they're just out
more.
there with their dirty
She's the
hands
person helping us
and
with
eating
our board
around the food? It's
So it's just like,
so gross.
I had a client one time. She was Indian.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have.
Okay.
Like, I guess they don't use toilet paper to wipe.
Correct.
She used like I don't know. She just used her hands.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And I was so confused. I was
That's why they eat with one hand and wipe with the other.
Just to get information on what different
Yeah, she wanted me to like pour water down there while she was wiping.
got
I
where
was
they
just
are.
like-
Oh, this was my favorite of India though. This dude was acculturated here. Look at that.
Does he understand Hindi?
He took our fucking Coke and drank it.
Dude, you stole his
Yeah, it's the best
No,
size,
we're
like,
for sure one of the
So they know.
fed a monkey and like they came down from like a telephone wire.
I told her, I said,
Uh-oh.
you know, this is an SGA thing, you need to be there.
Yeah, so I guess we got home that quickly. But yeah, if you guys in grad school, you have a lot of these opportunities to go see the third world, see like the crazy stuff out there. Do it while you can because it's cool.
I'd be so scared since I'm a girl and stuff.
Oh, it's
You know,
scary.
these, like,
You're usually never by
countries.
yourself though, usually you're in groups.
Yeah, I know that, but like, it just be scary, like me being like, I don't know, I just be like kind of scared to go.
As long as they put me in a nice hotel, if they have nice hotels, I'll be okay.
Like some of the
They put
places-
you can buy a nice hotel like in Nicaragua. The nice hotel is 110 a night.
Okay.
I got a $3 hotel room in El Salvador. That was in 04.
$3.
$3.
Some of the places we stayed at didn't like have air conditioning.
Yes. That's what I was trying to find. That's what I was trying to find, but I'm
Mexico, but they hang people down.
I'm weeding through all the pictures I sent to my fiance. Oh yeah, she picked me up from the airport. So there's Christine.
Oh,
That
I'm
was
so
like-
happy that you, dang.
And look how fucking cold it was.
So here, I think
She's
I actually-
7.5 years younger. So she'll be 39 next.
I actually have
Oh, I already
You
jumped
know,
right
a place
into
that
it.
I really, really want to go to. That I
That's hilarious though.
Thinking about it, I want to go to Haiti.
Haiti is very, very rough
It is rough.
and dangerous. My brother. Oh, that's a Cordova?
This is a Cologne.
Oh, okay. Which country?
This is Costa Rica. You're gonna feel it. It's weird.
Is it plastic?
It is plastic.
They are plastic. I remember that.
Either Haiti or it's gonna sound so crazy, but Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
Yeah.
How much is it? I mean,
That's like. It depends on like exchange
It's-
rate,
it's
but like
still
close
higher.
to $2.
Well, I'm in the military, so it's just like I want to see
Oh.
like it's a part in the Air Force where it's called media, pretty like much like media coverage and stuff like that. Like I want to speak to the locals and stuff. Dang, what is it freaking called? Can't think of the MOS.
like a reporter?
Yeah, but it's not really reporting. You're pretty much doing community outreach because, like, you know, we were bombing, killing.
Yeah, I don't know if they really
Displacing
talk
them.
to you.
No, they a lot of them really really like people. Afghans really do like the soldiers.
Okay.
You have to realize that they was getting mistreated. The Taliban.
Oh, we were protecting them? I thought
Yeah,
we
we
was
was
the
no, we was protecting them. Like,
So you guys at least are up to date on the check sheet, like
So I guess I have
no
and
D's.
like everybody I see who goes there, they like the locals really do
Ideally, if you are close to finishing and one of us is your advisor, send us your check sheet and say, please send this to audit. So if you guys are done,
Dr. Jackson, virtual office.
yeah, if you're done next semester, send me your check sheet now and say, please send this to audit, even if whoever is your advisor, just so we get it out.
I did another
They pull this
class.
out, I think we're gonna be sitting back in.
You could add it in October. Yeah.
And it's crazy though, like the way, like, what do you mean?
Did you download your Great Minds? I forwarded hers on.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm.
And even, where are they having a genocide?
And then
Israel?
So as of right now, the only
Where's
two
it?
that I have.
What is it, Alexa?
What?
The genocide that's happening, not
Bill
Congo,
Crackle
but
and
everywhere.
Bill seminar.
Yeah, Gaza, I wanna go to Gaza too.
That's 15 hours.
Yeah, so I'm.
I just don't wanna get shot
I
at.
get another class.
Yeah,
So
it's like right now,
I'm
we're
in
gonna
this
do
class.
And then you need everything to add to 120.
Yeah, it'll be one.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, we on Israel side.
Which is 9.
Yeah, I would love to go there to do aid stuff, but, you know, I don't think they mess with us, so I don't wanna get.
I went first time when I had my daughter, not
I just wanna go
realizing
to
that it
places
was
that are like
trying to set me
kind
back.
of messed up.
Wait.
I
Natural
had her,
disasters or like
November
where
2022.
community outreach.
So that spring semester, I went part-time.
My wife only has 3 classes left right now, and she's been an undergrad since I met her.
Why are you being busy?
Luckily, I'm graduating on time with my class, but it's been a long journey.
Trump, if you could go anywhere to do community outreach in today's time, where would you go?
To be an outreacher,
Yeah, out the country.
whew, like safe wise, you think what's going to be the safest? I do like a country I could literally walk to. If I was stranded and the power went out and no cars ever worked again, I could fucking walk home 2,000 miles on foot and I just walk it. Does that answer some of it?
Cause I was saying how like I wanna go to like Gaza and stuff like that to the community outreach there.
But we could get all shot up there and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like for real. And so we talk about possible different countries that have racism. I've been told India is the most racist country out of all of them.
India?
And it's because they have a caste system, so they do believe something with like tone of skin.
Yeah, so Cass.
That you work outside longer if you're darker, shit like that.
So
It's-
they're gonna kill me, like,
They're not gonna kill
No.
the Egyptians gonna do me bad?
You'd be an untouchable. You could be. They call it you're an untouchable. Like
What
that's.
that mean?
You have to look up untouchable in
It's like
India.
Cass is like their class system.
I thought it meant good.
I
Like
just wanna go to Japan.
I thought untouchable is like you're like God. They're like no, that means like you're so dirty that I don't want you. My Indian father-in-law told me that. He's like, you're one of the untouchables. I'm like, that's such a compliment. He's like, no, because I was like messy that day. He's like,